Or a notification. Hi, everyone.
When does that go out, the notification, I wonder?
So we need to discuss that because someone said they want to know how they find out when we go live on
Well,
Monday.
they get notified, but I don't know when they get notified.
How do you, like, what do you have to subscribe?
Oh, yeah.
For
You'd
the
have to subscribe.
notifications?
I know they've got that
Hi,
thing that
everyone.
says ring a bell, but I don't know what that means.
Okay, we should start by saying hello. Welcome.
Welcome to the Knitting Place podcast 105. Thank you. I was going to say, how can I make a 5? So go like this.
Teamwork.
Exactly. Hi, everyone.
Teamwork.
How are you?
Hello.
Is that Steve? Hi, Steve. Is that Steve?
Shayla. Hello. Yay. We're live.
How is everyone today? It's Monday.
Hi, Amy. Well, welcome back. This is podcast 105. Like we said, I'm Dina. You can find me at the Knitting Place on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook. I just got a notification
that you're live. There you go. I'm on Do Not Disturb. How did you get a notification?
I don't know.
Are you on Do Not Disturb?
Doing it right now.
Oh, there you go.
I
am Pam Sap on Ravelry and Instagram, and Pam Sapienza on Facebook. And we hope that you're all having a chill afternoon into early evening, that you've got a glass of something. Iced tea, lemonade, wine, coffee, tea, spritzer.
Mimosa.
Anyway, and here to talk about all things knitting related.
Yeah, crochet. We don't have crochet today, do we? Do you have any crochet?
In my head.
Oh, yeah. And crochet.
You have crochet too.
I do?
Well, the other one.
Yeah, I guess.
The counterpart.
Okay. We are going to talk about crochet today.
We love our crochet.
Yes. The headscarf is done. Yes. And so is her hat. We've been very busy.
Exactly.
We have been very busy.
You know what, Dana and I were talking about how, you get things done, but the listing process is what, I don't know. I think I can speak for you, Dana, but I think that.
Oh, if you weren't here to help me, forget it.
It just delays, because first of all, you go home, you're tired, and then you have to do it. And then when you're tired, everything takes twice as long. So what I did, I posted the pattern. I no sooner posted the pattern and realized I didn't put the YouTube link up. I didn't upload the video to YouTube and put the link onto the pattern. So I had to do that. Then I had to go back and redo the PDF and redo it again. So anyone who bought the pattern probably got, I don't know how many notifications they got.
Oops.
Listen, you do the best you can. That's all.
Oops.
Hi, Marsha. How are you?
Hi, everyone.
I hope everyone is doing well. Hot Arizona. Yes.
What is that? Apparel Spritz? Hi, Tracy. Tracy's
Yes,
on.
an Aperol Spritz. Yes.
Aperol. I said that wrong.
Yes, that's good too. I'll take one of those. I'll have a Prosecco.
I love my Prosecco.
I love Prosecco.
Especially this time of year.
Yes.
There's something about a Prosecco.
And you can put a strawberry in it. Or a raspberry.
It's going to be so weird. Going to the show. You're not going to be there? Prosecco. I just think of Lisa and Melissa.
Well, raise one for me. Double-handed.
Drinking alone.
Double-fisted. She'll have one.
Double-fisted drinking alone. How sad.
I don't feel bad for you. I would do it for you, Dane.
Thank you. So where should we start? There's so much on the table. There's so much on our heads, behind us, on the mannequins. We've got accessories.
Why don't we start with what's on our heads?
Okay.
Or no, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, what we're wearing. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, mine is just I mentioned it last week. I made it part of the Summer Shade bucket hat series. So there are 3 crochet hats on the pattern. There's this one, the checkerboard, which is behind me, and the plain, I don't know what I call the other one. It's just another plain crocheted hat. And that's it. They're there.
3 patterns.
Yep.
3 different.
I am getting, this is, as you know, this one is gifted. So I'm going to make another one for myself.
Oh, gifted as in you made it for someone.
Correct. I made it for someone. So I am going to make another one for myself. As a matter of fact, when I started the video, I started one
with
you know.
yours?
Yeah, because I
Do you have
definitely,
enough of all your scraps?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I started, or I could do another colorway. You know what I thought would be nice is camo. Wouldn't that be
Fun.
cute in camo colors? Wouldn't that be pretty?
Fun.
But anyway,
Very.
well, I did a video because the main reason was when you're writing these things, it's so wordy because I wanted the stripes to be random. Well, you could do whatever you want, but I thought it would be nice if they were random. So I wanted to say how I did it. And you know how with crochet, everything gets to be wordy sometimes,
Mhm.
So it's always nice to have a visual. So I started it. I did the first maybe 3 rounds and showed how I changed the color. So that's what I did.
Awesome. I like what you wrote about switching, like go halfway across the round and then switch color.
Right.
It's almost like making a brick formation.
Correct.
But like in the
Spiraling,
circumference
right.
of the hat.
And then when you do that, you're able to hide your ends.
Yeah.
And so that was the other thing.
That was smart.
I
It was
showed
well
in the
written.
video. Yeah. So anyway,
I proofread it.
You're so good. You're so nice. I know that. Well, you know that grid you told me? I could not get that off the pattern. That was another challenge. That grid you told me. That was
at the end?
It was like a yeah.
was like?
I could. It was like a I can't think of the word for it. I want to say a chart. It was something. I couldn't get it off. I called Audrey. I said, Audrey, what? Because then I'm going to start fooling around with the headers, the footers, the columns, crazy. Anyway, but we got rid of it. And that's it. And
Awesome.
Tell us about what you're wearing, Dina.
I am wearing, it's called Boho Head Wrap. I published it. It's on Ravelry.
I like that name, Boho Head Wrap.
Boho Head Wrap.
I wonder if you could wear it to the side.
It's the knit version, like that.
Yeah, like
a painter.
Yeah, why not? Parisian. You look Parisian, Dina.
Yes. Oui, oui.
I look like I'm ready to go to the beach or play golf, and you look like you're laced. See, look how pretty that looks sideways. I think that's
feel like
cute.
a pirate.
Johnny Depp.
So Boho Head Wrap, it is the knit version of the Rhoda Wrap, which was the crocheted version. It's live on Ravelry. You can go ahead and download it. It takes 2 skeins. In the show notes, I put a link to the Ravelry page for the knit version, but we did not retake pictures for the kits. The kits are in the crocheted version. You'll see a beautiful picture of my daughter Sophie wearing it.
But they could use the same.
The kit is interchangeable.
Oh yeah, that's right. And it's 2 and 2, right?
Exactly. It still takes 2 skeins, so you're welcome to get that. If there's a color that you don't like with the paillettes, a wonderful substitute would be Reed by Shibui. It has no paillettes. I'm going to a trade show.
Don't you have that in the? We have kits for that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hoping to find maybe an alternative, something with paillettes. And stay tuned. Hopefully, I'll come back with lots of goodies.
Who doesn't like some paillettes in their hats?
Exactly. So we're a little out of sequence.
So Steen says the side looks great.
Oh, okay.
So see, there
maybe
you go.
This is the way I should wear it.
Yeah.
Let me see how silly I look.
I think it looks good to the side.
It's like a schmata.
People even, and they've done this on the hats too, they can put like a brooch or a pin or something, a decorative
Embellish
thing.
it with
why
more.
Not? Why not?
Sometimes less is more.
Exactly.
Thanks for catching us live.
Different.
They're happy to catch us live.
Is that right?
Yes.
Who said that?
Kylie G.
Oh, Tracy's on.
Yes, I know.
Yes. I'm a little slow.
Okay,
anyway.
So what are you wearing on your figure?
I'm choking right now. I am wearing a top called Arisu.
You're going to have to stand up because
I will.
Okay.
Arisu by Svetlana Volkova.
Yes.
You still can't see it. There you go.
Jump.
Hold on. Let me just go back further.
Jump.
You see, guys? There it is.
Give us a little
whatever. Anyway,
shake.
It's such a fun. It was a fun knit. It used fingering weight yarn. I used 3 skeins. I used Artful Bell.
3?
Yes, I was surprised at that. Well, Artful Bell has 383, I think. So I used, and I'm sure I didn't use all of the 3, but I did a size large. It is such a comfortable top, and it's just got that roll over here that done from the bottom up. And I think the gauge was 21 stitches in fingering, and it was lovely. It's a lovely top. and it wears so well.
It's beautiful. I
Yes,
love the
very
detail
nice.
around the V.
I said to Dinah, I wore this for you today.
She would have worn a dress out. It's
I
so
was
hot
gonna
and
wear-
humid here in New York.
I said, I
But she
wore it
wore-
for you. I suffered. I put a pair of pants on. Linen, although they were linen, I did put linen pants on.
Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you, Dinah.
You're welcome.
So what are you wearing, Dinah?
I finally finished the lovely tee. I am just
Stand
so
up.
pleased.
Let's model.
You're not going to be able to see it, but
No, but that's okay.
this is designed
You
by
just want to get the look of the.
Kimberly McAlindin. You
I
have
love
the
that
little
sleeve, the tuck sleeve.
cute puffy sleeves. You've got the slip stitch border around the neck and the sleeves.
And the
And I
hem.
actually did include it in the hem.
Did you do a fake seam?
I did.
Oh,
I
look
did the
at that. Let
phony
me see.
seam.
Oh, I do like that, Dinah.
Yes. Kimberly McAlindin
Was it
learned
hard?
this. No, it wasn't at all. This was an Elizabeth Zimmerman technique, which she
Right.
adapted to her sweater.
Well, they say, and why would you do that, right? They say that when you knit in the round and it's not sewn, the advantage to sewing, we always used to say,
You'd
was
have
it
it-
would give the piece stability,
Right.
Right.
And it wouldn't grow.
and it
Or
wouldn't grow
hang.
on you and hang, right? So I guess that's the idea.
Right. You
For
hardly
a-
see it, but
But
it
you
is
can
there.
see it. You can. Yeah, it's very nice. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Would you do that again?
Definitely.
There you go.
I would. But you would, it would be difficult, I think, to do on this is a stockinette sweater.
Yeah. Well, you can only do it on stuff, right? Could you do it on something
I
that's
think it would
not
be difficult to do like in a pattern stitch.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I think
No.
you would only do it for stockinette.
I use Suburban Stitcher yarn. This is
I love the way that gold color is sprinkled throughout.
this morning, Noreen came in to pick up her Moondrake yarn and she saw me wearing this and she said, now that color does not look the same on screen. So I'm wondering what you guys actually say.
I think, though, I'm sitting next to you and I'm looking at that. I think it's very accurate. When the light is shining on you, maybe it's a little lighter, but I think that's a great color.
I love it.
I love that gold that's sprinkled. It's
Yes,
peppered throughout.
I love it. So Diane did a beautiful job. It's called
Yes.
Steampunk. We have it back in stock.
Did you do helical knitting?
I most certainly did do helical knitting. Yes, I did.
Good for you.
I'm so thrilled with the way it fits. I literally did the hem this morning, wet blocked it, and dried it this morning before all the rain. Noreen is here. Side seam definitely
Noreen, I heard you were wearing
gorgeous.
the Summer Sorrel today
In Bang Bang.
and Bang Bang, which
Also
is one
from
of Dinah's
Suburban.
favorite colors.
Hold on, I want to.
Dinah's been drooling over Bang Bang every time it comes in.
We might be twinning.
So now Dinah wants to make a Summer Sorrel. Actually, do we have Summer Sorrel kits? I think we do, but we have to add more.
Yes.
That's and husbands and I don't remember. Noreen, when do you knit? When you're sleeping? My goodness, you're so fast.
And
You
she
want to
said
finish
she
my?
needs to knit
Do you want
faster.
to? Yeah. Do you want to finish my lovely tea? How about that? Let's make a deal. And of course, I haven't touched my lovely tea.
This is what I have
I
left.
have a nice amount left
Yes, not quite a full
from
skein,
3 skeins.
but nearly.
Oh wow! You
So-
probably used like 1,000 yards, maybe not even. Probably
Something like-
1,000,
Probably.
right? Yeah. Nice, because Suburban has a nice generous yardage. She has 460 yards on her sock yarn, right?
Right. And it's a wool nylon blend.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm off to the races.
Amy agrees the fake seam was fabulous.
Yes, it was.
And someone also said that
Can I take this off now?
they love the boho head wrap.
Thank you. As I take it off.
And she's gonna wear it with her hair braided.
Cute.
Although she said it looks good on you, Dinah, either way.
Thank you. I wrote in the Ravelry comment. I wanted to write in the field, where they leave the comments.
Yeah.
Perfect to cover up a bad hair day.
Yes. Well, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Any hat is good for a bad hair day.
Yes, exactly. So anyway,
So that's
This is
what we're wearing. You can take it off now.
yes.
That's what we're wearing. And that's it. I don't have, I'll go first. I don't have any whips other than the lovely tee, which I'm not showing because Dinah's wearing hers and I haven't done anything on it. And Dinah, you have a whip, no?
Yes.
This was your whip, I know. Now it's an FO. It's transitioned.
Right. And I actually had nothing
it's
else.
transitioned.
So I
Let me
brought
see.
something back into my bag.
Oh, look
This
at that.
is the Ombre Cashmere 2-ply
Oh, that's lovely.
pooling scarf. How fun is this technique?
But how much is the technique? Like you can't just knit it.
I mean, you're knitting it. you have to
Well,
kind
of course, yes. But how much are you manipulating is my question.
So it reminds me of that hat that we had done.
Yeah.
You have to be able to manipulate your stitches in the sense that you need to either pull a little more tightly
Or
or
loosely.
knit a little looser.
But is the goal on that, though? It's not staying stacked.
No,
It's
it
moving.
shifts.
So how do you know whether or not you're pulling it or loosening it because it is moving?
I mean, I'm just knitting in the round and it kind of moves. But see over here where it kind of just, there's a disconnect?
Yeah.
I tried to pull a little looser tight there.
Yeah, but
I was
you
just
wouldn't,
far
you wouldn't,
away.
yeah, you were too
so
far
it just
away.
moved.
Yeah.
But how fun is that?
It's very fun. Very fun.
Now, I was thinking of keeping it a scarf, and then I'm like, wouldn't it be fun as like a cowl if I did a Kitchener?
Sure. I
I
mean,
don't
a
know.
short version of it?
No, like a
A
double
long one.
Yeah,
long
I'm
one.
not sure. We'll see. Anyway, I'm having fun. It's good mindless
Well,
knitting in
that's something you
between.
decide at the end, right?
At this point, it's good red light knitting, as I say. So that's my only whip. I'm looking forward, however,
Dinah's casting on.
to casting on
What are you casting on, Dinah?
for the Salty Air Tea.
There
How
you
cute
go.
is that? Salty Air Tea, designed by Samantha Guerin.
And why are you casting that on, Dinah?
Well, because we have a knit-along coming up, and I love the tea. More importantly, I can't wait to knit it. And I have to say, I was telling Noreen this morning, it was so nice not to have anything else to distract me from getting this done.
Right.
It was my only focus.
Correct.
And I was so good about, I mean, I wound the yarn, which almost was like candy. It's like dangling there.
Well, it kind of keeps you, it gives you impetus to go back to that and get it done.
For sure.
Right.
It was good. So I'm ready to swatch. It's the Salty Air Tea. Pam and I are going to host a knit along.
Yes.
It's going, let me look up the dates. The dates are, I believe,
It's next week, right?
June 21st, June 28th, and
Tuesday.
July 12th. 3 Thursdays, 1 hour, 7 to 8.
Right. Eastern time.
Eastern Standard Time. The Zooms will all be recorded, and you are welcome to join. You do not need to buy a kit from us.
No, and we will also be starting a Facebook group, just like we did for the lovely tea, only it's a summer tea, so it's not as nearly as much knitting.
No, it isn't. However, it is, I'm going to say cropped. Oops, where is it? It's not necessarily cropped, but it's just below the waist. And if you're looking to make it longer, I would recommend you consider extra yardage.
Well, look at the size you are, and we kitted them with 3 skeins of the merino linen, which is about, it's like 11 something, right? 11 something.
Yep.
Yeah. So you may be in a size range where there is extra for you. You know, when you have these skeins that have almost 400 yards or 400 plus, even if you go into a skein, you still have quite a bit to go.
Right.
You might, so check your yardage and your size.
Correct. And if you're unsure, you can always call us. We could try to help and guide you.
Absolutely.
I always recommend looking at different pictures on Ravelry on the project page.
Yeah.
And if you look at the different silhouettes and the different people, you'll see, if you click on someone that you think is close to your size, you could see how many skeins they used. Check to see if people have project notes, if they lengthened, shortened.
It's also a good idea to take out a tee that you've made.
There's an invoice on the back.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Take out a tee that you've made, that you like the length of. Maybe it's a lovely tee, or maybe it's your anchor shirt or whatever you've made. And if you like the length of that, measure it against that. So funny, not on this sweater, but on another sweater top we're going to show you. The designer was wearing it, checking for length, and she was knitting it while she was wearing it. It was very funny. It was on Instagram.
Guys are going to have to check that out on Instagram. It's
the designer's
reel?
Instagram. Yes,
it wasn't her story, so it's available to still see.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It was a reel.
Very cute.
Very cute. Very cute. So anyway, that is what we're excited about, and you can sign up for that on the website, right, Dina?
Yeah. Should I show them my colorway?
Yeah,
I'm a little out of the box.
Yeah. So it took Dinah about 5 days to just pick her colorway. Right, Dinah?
Yes.
How many times did we change?
And I almost changed, but I already said that I committed on the interview that I had with Samantha.
Did you?
I showed them the color on Yeah.
That's lovely, that color.
So this is it. It's called Blue Slate by Moondrake. It's merino linen. I can't believe I'm going to knit blue. I
But
think this is the first
It's such
sweater.
a nice, but it's like a
I
denim
don't own
blue.
anything in
It's
blue.
called Blue Slate. It's got a little bit of gray going on, but
Does
it
it
really.
work?
Oh yeah, I think it's a great color, Dina.
Yeah.
It's a great color. How many tops you have that are this color?
I'm comfortable in this color.
I know, but I'm just saying it's a little
Let's
different.
show them the color I wanted to knit.
Is that the
Someone
one
make
that's
me
over there?
jealous. No, it's over there.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, this colorway.
Dina's going to be, yeah, if someone makes this, Dina's going to have FOMO.
We're going to share. That's all. We're just going to share.
Go closer. It's
getting
out.
blown out.
Closer, even closer. No, go right up to the screen. Yeah, there you go.
It's getting blown out.
There it is. That's a good
It's a
representation.
beautiful color. It's called Electric Pink Candy. It's almost like the color of my nail polish.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good color.
But I think this you'll get more use out of.
Well, that's okay. I'm going to knit Bang Bang.
Okay, then you're going to do Bang Bang in
Yes.
the Sorrel, right, Dina?
Yes, Noreen, I loved
Summer
yours.
Sorrel.
I'm so happy you wore it in today.
Did she use only 2 skeins?
Noreen, was that 2 or 3 that you used? I know
And
you
what
told
size
me.
did you make, Noreen? Anyway.
She's smaller.
So Amy says she loves Blue Slate. She's using it now. Very nice. Very nice.
I do like this color. It's just
That's the first color that you said you wanted that color.
I know.
And then you saw other colors and you kept saying, maybe I want to do that. But then,
this is it.
Like we said, always go with what your first thought was. Like I love the color Eldritch, that beautiful green and merino linen, but I could have taken it if I wanted it, right? But I just didn't see this top in that color. Right? For me, I love the color.
I was going to say for you.
I love the color. You
didn't want to, because I think you want to knit something lighter.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like you're going to go for like a toffee or some kind of chicory kind of colorway.
Could be. I don't have anything. Although I love that color, I really don't have anything in that color. Did you just see that pile of tees I had?
That's not true.
What do I have in chicory? The sweater.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't have a top. I don't have a top in that color.
That's a good color for you, though.
Like I put when we went live just now, I said I look like I'm not wearing any clothes again. It's like a beige.
So not true.
You can't see it. Well, whatever. Everyone has their things, right? Scorching New Mexico. Yes, I heard it is very hot.
Stay cool. Stay indoors.
Diane from Suburban has been posting about how hot it is. She's right around the outside Houston area.
Mm-hmm.
And Katie's Meredith was over, and she just came back on Wednesday. She'd gone to, she just is changing jobs. So she is taking some time off this summer. And her goal is to go to every Major League Baseball stadium. And she's done a lot of that. So she went out to San Diego.
How fun.
And LA. And then she visited with friends and she went to the games. And then she went to Dallas and saw a game. And then her friends from Houston joined her. And then they went back down to Houston and they saw a Houston game. But she said, we were talking about the heat. She said it was so hot.
Oh my goodness.
So hot there. It was like 100 degrees.
Do you mind if I knit?
Not at all.
Do you guys mind if I knit?
It was just make sure you you do your things right. And she said it was very humid too, of course, in Houston.
I've been having a terrible time with my hair.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh, well.
The flat iron, hairspray. Look at me now. I'm like,
you look like you need a hairspray now.
Oh,
whatever.
So
looks
gross.
Fine, Dina.
Thank you.
Yes, so it's scorching New Mexico. My goodness.
Stay cool. Stay indoors.
And knit.
Exactly. Turn on the AC.
So what I did do, I will tell you, my weekend, which was
show
good.
Them pictures of the girls.
I can. Well, they were on Instagram. Well, now they're probably gone from Instagram now, but the girls had a dance recital this weekend. They had a dance recital. Their first dance recital, a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. So it was very, very cute. I spent my weekend doing my Amigurumi for my gift.
Ooh, is it done? You're actually
if
need to
I
get that
told
done.
You how tedious that is to do. No offense if anyone does Amigurumi. I would only do Amigurumi if I was making it for someone.
You wouldn't just do it like for the sake of doing
I'm going to show you something.
Now I wonder how Joan does it.
Oh,
Joan's apartment is full of Amigurumi.
Maybe if you're making it bigger.
I don't mind tedious. I can knit tedious, but crochet is different. For some reason, I find crocheting tedious
Where is it?
to
I
be
just saw it.
on a different level. So kudos, shout out to all of you who love to crochet. We'll show them. Oh my goodness, he's adorable.
Well,
Turn it
it's a bit
around.
much. He's not finished yet. Look at that.
How cute.
Now, you
is
might
he?
say that's quite ugly, but the reason I did it that way is because the
It's not
teacher wears
ugly.
a white lab jacket when he does science, and he puts on a blue wig with like crazy hair,
And he's got a red
and
beard.
he's got a red full beard.
He's adorable.
How do you like that beard? I was very
Fabulous.
impressed with that beard.
Very good.
But you know how I did it? I did it with Woolfolk Big Flat Bulky.
How
I mean,
cute.
he's a little messy looking there. I have to fix his hair somewhat.
Just once.
I have to fix his hair. And, you know, if I knew the coat was going to wear, I would have done it all in single crochet.
I think it looks adorable.
But I am not doing, you know how long those sleeves took me? Do you know how long the sleeves took me?
No.
The legs and the arms were all day Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
And I started, I did the jacket too on Saturday, plus the beard. But I will tell you, my fingers were killing me.
So wait, is he done? Why didn't you bring him?
Try doing 8 single crochets in the round.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I can't do crochet tedious.
And then
hurts my hands.
And then what you're not seeing are his arms. His arms were crocheted in black. Do you know what that was like? Crocheting in black on 8 single crochets.
Wait,
and
why did you have to do it in black? You could have done any color.
Because it was his shirt. Well,
Oh.
I gave him blue for like jeans, and he would wear a black shirt. I couldn't do a white shirt because he had a white jacket.
White lab coat.
Right. So of course it was like, oh my God. And then I had to stuff them, and then I had to put wire in them. And then the
He looks
wire,
really good.
mean, you have no idea. I had to clip the wire,
about a
curl the
labor of
wire.
love.
Oh my God. And honestly, it looks nice, but I don't think it looks.
How big is it?
It's fine. He's maybe this big. He's
Fine.
maybe like this big. And I put his legs, well, whatever. I'll bring him in person. I'll bring him in when I see
I'm
Betty.
so
I
curious.
didn't want to do it back
Tomorrow?
and forth. No, Thursday.
Oh, Thursday.
You know, that way you could both see it.
Okay.
Because he's
We'll
kind
take
of delicate.
pictures.
He's not that he's delicate. It's crazy. I have no idea. So I broke my brush trying to do his hair. It took so much time.
Did you use
so
like a
much
dog
time.
hair brush?
I didn't have a dog hair
Oh.
brush, so I used a wire. Because I saw some people using a regular brush. But then you know what I had to do for the hair? I made a cap like a wig. They called it a wig. And then I had to thread the yarn from one end to the other.
Like
then
a
I had to
hook rug?
unply it. 4 plies. I had to unply it.
Each one.
It's an exercise in patience. Really, it is.
Oh, he's adorable. And
He
that's
is
probably
adorable.
going to be the best gift he ever received.
Well, we'll see.
Come on.
I mean, it's not, you know, what do you get a teacher who's like 33 years old and a guy? What do you get him, really? What could you possibly get him?
Other than a Starbucks card?
I may get him a Starbucks card and put it in his hand so that he
That's
has
cute.
a little bit of a Starbucks
That's very
card.
cute.
But it's so cute today. One of the women I work with today gave me, she does t-shirts. She gave me a bag. You would like it, Dinah. It's like that color pink. It's a bright pink. And she's got the letter P on it for Pam. And she does t-shirts and things. So I
Oh,
thought,
cute.
That's like a knitting bag. Like a knitting tote.
Project bag.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Anyway, so that's my Amigurumi
Story. Whip.
Thank God that's done. Thank God. I mean, I all kept thinking, it's like, what would it be like just to sit and knit? Not to have this. My hands were cramping. They were cramping.
I'm sure. Did you go for a manicure? You should get like a hand massage.
I should get a hand massage.
A hand
shouldn't I?
massage.
I
That would
love
be
hand
a
massage.
great reward.
I'll take any massage. Anyway, so that's my Amigurumi story.
I can't wait to see him. All right. Well, we're going to start with some kits for the Salty Air Tea. We have some new things that we're going to be featuring. We figured we'd start with Salty Air since we're
that's
hosting the Zoom.
yeah.
You do not need to purchase the kit. If you'd like to join the Zoom, there's a link for the Zoom sign up. It's down below.
pattern?
You can use your patterns right here.
Oh,
You can
here it
use
is.
stash yarn. You could support a local yarn shop,
Yes.
an indie
That
dyer.
would be nice.
Yep.
So there you go.
Or
Look at that
support
nice
us.
lace on the top.
Super cute. The lace is not very sheer. We did an interview with Samantha.
Yes, it's on
and
your Instagram.
It's on
isn't
the
it?
Instagram. I have to say,
It's on the gram.
it was very choppy that day. We had a lot of I don't know,
Internet connectivity.
delayed audio
Oh, I hate
something. Merrill. Meryl told me what it's called, but I don't remember what the third word was. Anyway, there was a bit of a delay. We did our best, but if you're interested in watching, you should go tune in. We have some kits that we'd like to share.
Someone is asking if we're kidding Hohi shawl, and we do have that for you
Yes,
today.
we have them to share. So
Just
stay
bear with
tuned.
us. You will
Yes.
see that.
Why don't we start with the new kits that we did?
Okay.
We have this beautiful colorway.
This is like a real neutral. Let's try to go up close. You see the specks on it, guys? It's very subtle. Let's go this way. Yep.
There they are.
Yep, it's beautiful. It's called number 3. I don't know what
That's
that means, but it's called number 3. It's just a very subtle cream. Here, Diane.
Go ahead.
Yeah, do it. No, get the other one.
This one's truffle.
Love truffle. Love truffle. One of my favorite colors.
Yum. Take a bite out of chocolate.
Yes.
Excuse my reach.
This one is called, but this is the Knitting Place Sunset. This one.
She did this colorway just for us. She knows that we love the sunsets here in Port. We always have the greatest sunsets.
Did you see that sunset Friday night?
Oh my goodness, how I missed it. I rushed home for Shabbat dinner.
Oh, it was just gorgeous.
It was gorgeous.
Oh my goodness. It was beautiful.
So jealous.
The whole sky was pink and
Beautiful.
and orange. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Okay, Diana, let Diana show you her favorite color.
This is my remorse color.
Yeah, this is killing Dinah. No, it's not. No, she's happy with her color.
Electric pink candy.
Dinah's happy with her color.
Yeah, I'll go for something similar.
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting how there's a certain collection of like the neon dyes that get blown out when we show them on screen.
They do. Because they're very bright, I guess.
It's richer in person.
Yeah.
But for some reason it's getting blown out.
Yep, very pretty.
And then of course we have their traditional shadow, which is what my Mizurina was knit in.
Mm-hmm.
Love this colorway.
That's pretty.
There's a gorgeous lilac.
That's a pretty one. Oops.
Sorry, the yarn is running away.
Rolling.
Let me stick to just the merino linen. Merino linen is the actual base that was used by the designer. It was originally done in Lavender Loon. We're showing merino linen by Moondrake. Mm-hmm. We also have some merino linen from Kokan, but none from Lavender Loon, who was the original dyer for the garment that she wore. This is Electric Candyland. Here, you want to take this?
Sure. Is this juicy? Yeah, this is juicy. Favorite color. I'm losing my labels. There you go. That's very pretty. Creamsicle. Isn't like a little, that's really blowing out. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's another colorway that's getting blown out.
Is this ginkgo?
Yes.
This is ginkgo. Love ginkgo.
Mint.
Yeah.
Very pretty. And then we have 2 colors available in Luscious. It's the 7th floor yarn, merino and silk.
Yeah. And
so also provides a lot of
natural
drape.
Color. Mm-hmm. We had a customer who made a top in this and she loved it. Right?
Yep. And this is Calypso. So these are all salty air tea options. And we would love for you to join our KAL. The sign up is available online. Thank you for those of you who signed up over the weekend. We're super excited to have you along. And
yes. And they will be recorded. So of course, if it's an issue being there at the moment of the
Zoom and you can't make it, we'll be able to send you
exactly
the link.
And it's always great camaraderie for these things, right? When
yes,
with knitters.
Absolutely. Our Facebook group was amazing with the lovely tea. Everyone was so helpful and generous with their answers. It was really great. Great
so
camaraderie.
That's our first kit. What's our second kit?
Well, we had featured some FOs on the Instagram page, and one of the sweaters was Castaways.
Yep.
Jane, I think you're on. Jane had knit a beautiful slipover, almost like a top like what you're wearing. It's called Castaways by Jennifer Shiels Toland, JST, I think Knitwear Designs.
Knitwear Designs, correct.
And when I tagged her, she sent me a message. She was really thrilled that she was being featured, and she mentioned that she just launched a pattern that same day on Friday. And so it turns out we featured a new kit for this lovely top. It's called Seahaven. She's been on the she along with Samantha, were both on the #1 page. I think now they might have shifted to #2 because patterns are constantly hot right now.
Right.
But both of them, these are really great patterns. It's a beautiful tee. It's got a circular yoke with texture. We are featuring kits for the short sleeve version, just as an FYI.
Right. I know the picture is long sleeve.
Yes, you're seeing it here in long sleeve. We're featuring with 7 skeins of Lena. I will tell you what size it's going up to, but it's in the short sleeve version.
And that is the short sleeve version.
How cute is that?
Adorable. And she is the designer. If you go to her Instagram page,
this is the designer we were talking about.
She was trying it on, and you know how you check for the length, and she was wearing it, and she was knitting it as she was wearing it. Very cute. But the thing about this pattern that's so great is it's extremely customizable. She has 2 different necklines. She has different borders. There she is. Yeah. Look at her trying it on. She's
wearing it and knitting it. How hysterical.
That is so funny.
It's so funny.
I'm going to have to make this, Dina.
It's super cute. And for those of you, for those of you who admired the summer hug, it's in the same yarn. So it'll be along the same lines.
And she has different borders that you can change. She makes it so that it's
adjustable sleeves.
Adjustable sleeves. She also does a tapering on the side if you want to taper it in. And if you look closely on the reel that Dina just showed you, when she turns sideways, you can see the one she's wearing. The one she's wearing, she's tapered the side. Yep, there it is right there. You can see it. So you really can, you have lots of choices with this to make it your own and in the style that you like to wear your sweaters, right, Dina? So I am going to get a tray of Lena that will show you the colors that we make kits in.
This is good because we don't have to bore you with all the different selections one at a time.
Right.
Look at this.
You've got your 2 pop colors, your jelly bean green and your hot pink.
Shocking pink.
Shocking pink. And then your yellows.
Straw, ochre, pink sand, cafe au lait.
Pink sand was my loop, right? My
yes,
loop tee.
Pam's loop tee.
And then that is what?
Beige. Peach flower.
Yeah, I think so. And that's it. I don't know what that is. It's like
dusty light green. Yeah. Powder pink.
And we don't know what that name is.
Pink. I think it's just pink.
So anyway, these are the kits that we made for this top. And it's a great knit. It's a great summer knit. And if you want to do, someone had said, and maybe it was the designer said, and I could be wrong, but make short sleeves and then the full add long sleeves and you have a full sweater.
But then you need to get extra yardage.
Then you need to get extra yardage.
Right.
Correct.
So just anyway, as a heads up, there's 7 skeins in a kit. Right. I mean, Pam and I have knit the Anchor summer shirt, the Peacock tee, the summer hug.
Yep.
Seahaven is in our queue.
Yep.
We will always have stock in Lena. We're expecting a new delivery, but those are the colors we have available right now.
So if you put it in your queue and you want to make it in a couple of weeks, maybe a week or two, we might have other colors in
for
you to choose from. So that is
Seahaven by JST Knitwear Designs. Super cute. Why don't we? I was gonna.
You want to do what?
The Z-Wag?
Yeah,
by Hohi. Okay. So somebody
the
had asked.
Person who's asking.
Yes, I don't recall who it was. I think the comment went up. Oh no, it was Phyllis.
Was it Phyllis?
Yes,
I'll pick that up.
Phyllis,
I'm just going to move this over so I can move
the Z-Wag. It's an absolutely gorgeous shawl designed by Hohi Locatelli. It's in their new book, the collaboration between Vera Valimaki and Hohi Locatelli. I believe the pattern was available as a single download. We did purchase it. It takes 4 colors and fingering weight yarn, and I believe you need at least 460 yards in 2 of the colors.
Yeah, the first 2. Is it the first 2 colors? I think it's the first 2 colors. It's either the first 2.
1 and 2 are 327 yards.
3 and 4 then.
3 and 4 are 460 yards per color. So we're showing you kits predominantly with, I would say Suburban stitcher. We have a little Asylum fibers thrown in there in the mix. The base that's by Suburban and Asylum have 460 yards. So with one skein, you'll have plenty. And I think it's all about color.
We missed a kit. I missed a kit, Dinah. We didn't photograph it.
Really?
When you said that, I'm thinking, wait a second. There was a kit that had the cocan, 2 cocan, but I didn't photograph that.
I don't know which one.
I'll show it to you when we start. I'll get it for you.
Okay.
So what Dinah's saying, if you were using Suburban Stitcher, which is 460 yards, you only needed that one skein for those 2 colors 3 and 4.
Right. I think in this photo, it's kind of hard to see that they're actually 4 colors, but they blend quite nicely.
The construction seems interesting to me.
I think it was 3 triangles.
Yeah, she said it's 3 wedges, and they're joined seamlessly as you go, I think is what she said. And I believe she said there was twisted rib in it. And maybe it was a 6 needle that it was knit on, something like that.
I'll bring up the attributes while you show the kit.
Yeah. Yeah. And she talks about, it's like 80 by 30. So it looks like it would be an easy wear. It really does.
She's definitely, of course, on the Hot Right Now list. So you can find the pattern available.
And this pattern, I think is on the first page. I saw it today. So anyway, so the first kit that we put together, one of the kits we put together, and I happen to love
Pam's favorite kit.
This is my favorite kit. My favorite color, Predictability, which I've never knit with yet. Followed by Dusty Pink. Followed by, what is that? Clay. And is this your color, Dinah? No. Yeah, and the color Dinah's wearing, which is Steampunk. So let me get my hands off it so you can see the colors really well. There you go. Is that like the most beautiful kit? Love. That's number 1. I will tell you this next one, Dinah, photo.
Always do.
And it seemed to be to me. It's got Boyfriend Jean, Clean Slate. What is this blue called, Dinah?
Moody Blues.
Moody Blues. Noreen, that's your color.
Yeah.
And Hurricane, which is
so
like
funny.
that really deep blue, kind of grayish.
Probably a better picture of the shawl, and you can really
doesn't
see
that
the
look
colors.
like it? Doesn't
It
that
does.
look like it? It does.
Reminiscent of it.
Lovely. So anyway, that's a choice that you would have.
Now, she did use a sport weight yarn, just for the record.
But she also says you can use fingering.
Correct. She was on a size 6 needle.
Yep.
And
this colorway is lovely. Now, if you'll notice, I have Cocan over here. And the reason Cocan is there is because that colorway, I think there's 350 yards in the skein, and you need less than that. So that only required 1 skein.
Correct.
Okay. So this is, I don't know what that color is. What is that called?
Step. STEPPE, Oslo, Heavy Metal, and Chicory.
Love. Okay.
Beautiful.
This is yours.
I was going to just say some of the attributes. Chevrons, eyelet, lace, modular knitting, motif, other color work. There's ribs, ripple. It's seamless, stripes and color work. There's texture, twisted stitches. It's worked flat, and it's a written pattern.
I'm out of order here. You want to do that, Diana?
Then we have this colorway.
Oh,
this is pretty. March Hare, Spearmint, River's Edge, and Freshly Cut.
Lovely.
All by Diane from Suburban Stitcher.
Okay. This is yours to show, Diana.
I love this kit. Oh, my goodness. I love it. This would go perfect with my Bang Bang Summer Sarong.
It would. Oh, you better watch out. What's her name? Might take it from you. Noreen.
Oh, my goodness.
Right?
Okay. So we have Demure, which is beautiful, soft, peachy pink. We have Flutter, Bang Bang, and It's Electric. Oh, my goodness. How amazing.
That's lovely.
Isn't that gorgeous? Oh,
this is, what is this called? This is Rorschach. And
love that. I'm keeping it on my side.
Steel and Cinder. And what is this called?
Coal.
Coal, thank you. So this is a real gray neutral fade.
I wanted to ask Phyllis, is it like the Frank shawl? You know, it's funny that you should ask. I don't know if the construction, we just had Who was it that we just finished? We finished the Frank
that
shawl
was
for Ronnie.
Ronnie.
I don't know if it was done in the same construction, Phyllis.
I think this one seems to have a little more going on in it than the Frank shawl did.
But the way that it's spanned
It
and
goes
it lays
like,
forward,
I think this one
the
goes
same.
like, you think so?
A
Oh, I
little
don't
bit.
know.
It's
That I
very
don't know.
similar. It has similar construction, but I don't know if it was done in the same way with the 3 modular triangles. But good question. And I wanted to know, is there a specific colorway you were thinking of?
Yes.
So let us know. Okay, this is lovely. This is just happy. This is called Butter. Butter.
Butter.
It's getting blown out. This is Sunshine Day. And then we have IPA. And last but not least, Chicory.
Oh.
That is a great
It's a great
gradient.
fade.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Super cute.
Now, this is the one that didn't make it onto the website, but we do have it and it will go on. This we used Cocan. And I don't know the names of these colors. Do you know the names, Dina?
No, I don't. That one is called Mist, Step, or Steep, Cress, and Dune.
Now, the color in Dinah's hand and this color, you would get 2 skeins of because...
Shy in yardage.
Correct. It's 350. That's beautiful, too.
It's a beautiful neutral.
Fade.
Yeah.
So this one will go on the website. And that's that. And that's the kits. Those are the kits we have for the Z-Wag.
I love it.
Right.
It's a very pretty shawl.
Very pretty shawl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if there's something that you're looking for, who was it? Phyllis, did you say?
You know, it's kind of nice the way she modeled it on Ravelry. Yes, it was Phyllis. It almost looks like a Rowana in the back, and then it lays over, and it stays. It stays on your shoulder.
And I think you could probably wear it either way. If you wanted to wear it, like if you were under something, you could put it in the front and pull it to the back, and it probably would sit nicely.
Yeah, super cute.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is. Sorry, I'm looking it off the screen.
And also look and see what the testers did, and see how they're wearing it.
How many of you have this in your queue?
I'm sure a lot.
It's a big shawl.
I'm sure a lot.
It's a great summer project. And speaking of, just a reminder, we're going to be closed the beginning of July. It's going to be June 30th through July 10th. Are you going to stay those 2 days?
2 days.
The 29th and 30th?
Oh,
no, the 30th and July 1st. All right, we'll let you know. But stock up on your projects in case you want to get anything. Make sure that you order it in advance so that we can get it shipped out to you. And we are going to be closed next Thursday. Pam has graduation.
And Lucy's graduating.
Can't miss that. And
How could I miss that? Come on, right?
And I'll be in Chicago shopping for new things for you guys.
There you go. Okay,
we'll be
I'm
back.
looking for this. I'm searching, Dina. It's here somewhere. I think it's closer to the front. Maybe it's not.
The next piece is called the Florencia top. It comes right out of Lina magazine number 14. We thought that we would feature a couple of projects from the magazine so that if you are interested in purchasing it, we could just bring a few patterns to your radar. You can't purchase this on Ravelry.
No, you can't.
Sorry, I keep saying this is not like Hohi's from Interpretations. You'd have to purchase the Lina magazine book.
Are they saying anything?
Yes, this is super cute. It's called the Florencia. It's got a beautiful eyelet pattern in the body, and then it's got stockinette sleeves that looks like a raglan shaping. I believe it was worked bottom up. Is that correct?
Yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
And we made lovely kits. The kits, of course, are available online. I'm just going to check to see what size we kitted them up to.
I'm just going to show you some other pictures if I might.
We used Suburban Stitcher again.
And
it's
the
a pattern
pattern
weight yarn.
Is in the back as well. There you go. How pretty is that? Just very, very nice.
I don't know why I feel like it has a very feminine vibe. I love it.
I love the colors too. Beautiful, beautiful.
Let's see if I can pull that up for
and
you.
It's a fingering weight yarn, so we should say that as well. And what Dina and we found interesting was, I just said I love the colors in the book.
Right. It's so interesting that Diane has 2 colors that really resemble the 2 colors featured in the Lina magazine.
Yes, she does.
First one being Dusty Pink, which is lovely. I'm sorry that I'm looking down at my phone. I'm trying to get the sizing for the
So
kids.
here's the colors that Diane has, right? And they're the colors that Diana has in her hand. Now they look, oh, here, she has one of them. But here's
the other one is called Cozy. It's a deeper shade.
Look at that.
And they're very similar.
Yeah, but this
one
is definitely darker.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
this is similar to the color that my loop top was in, maybe, I would say. And this is called Cozy.
3
it's
skeins
the darker of the two.
Are kitted to knit up to size 6, a finished bust of 51¼ inches. What we like to do is usually try to, on the website, for example, I just pulled this up. This is the Florencia kit. Down here below is a description. So I try to put in there what size the kit is sized up to, how many skeins, where the pattern is available, in case you're unsure. And then this way, if you also need additional yardage, you'll know based on that information. So we're going to share the kits. I think we did this one already. Next one is Velvet Magenta. Beautiful shade of pink. See the kettle dye in there?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's not kettle dyed, but you see the shading.
The shading.
Lovely.
It's very subtle, but it's there. How about this one?
Sunshine Day.
Take that one.
Short.
Please.
I like that it has a little bit of a speckle going through it.
It does. And then a basic smoke, lighter gray. Right. Let's make a swap.
Spearmint. That's a pretty shade of soft mint. It's getting blown out. It's definitely a little bit richer in
It's
color.
richer than what you're seeing there. Yeah. And this is Cosmopolitan.
That was the colorway that Diane dyed for us at the show.
For the show, yeah, when she was at Boho.
Oh, he designed a shawl in that colorway, and it was the the shawl in Manhattan.
That might be the last one. I'm not sure.
Last but not least, Chicory. This gorgeous color. It's like a honey. Love it. And that's that. So Lina magazine is purchased separately.
It's volume 14.
Volume 14. We're thinking of also covering the, I don't know where the magazine went, the cover, which is a beautiful shawl on the cover. It also has a beautiful scallop, almost like a, it's not feather and fan, it almost looks like a shell pattern, but really love this pattern. So stay tuned. We'll hope to feature that one as well.
Just going to put that there, Dina.
I don't recall the name. Oh, Rain or Shine shawl.
I believe that's what it is. Is it the Rain or Shine?
Yeah.
Something about rain.
Do you want to pull the table closer?
Yep.
Okay. So you don't have to keep getting up. So next up, which shawl, Meryl?
She likes
the one on the cover. Yes, you do. Stay tuned. We'll hopefully make some kits for that one.
I have to get the pattern.
I didn't see that, Karina.
Let me get the pattern.
Karina is asking if we will be hosting a KAL for the summer sorrel. I don't know. Is that something you want? We could think about that. I'm wondering, is it too much to host a KAL, like more than one KAL at a time?
Well, yeah, because it doesn't mean that everyone who's making one is making the other.
Right.
So, I mean, it may
just
be more
divides
for
our
us
time
to do it.
to keep track.
But no, you could certainly do it. Yeah, why not?
I would love to make the summer sorrel. So, Karina, chances are good, maybe, if you're interested.
That has a bee in a bonnet
Don't
today
twist.
on the summer sorrel.
You know what?
I will say, you do, because she's done with you're done with
what?
But I will say, no, you like the summer sorrel from the day it came out.
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
But then it kind of went off, not it went off your radar, but you kind of forgot about it.
I think I got involved into fall knitting.
Right.
But now it's summer again.
Anyway, this is not the best picture, but is this a good picture of it? Maybe I should hold it this way.
I think that's
called the Rain or Shine shawl. From Stephen West, and it's garter stitch and slip stitching with an I-cord edging, I believe, and to say it in a nutshell, he knits it in a mohair, doubled, So he's kind of fading his colors and he's doubling his mohair. But we know that mohair is not for everybody. Sometimes you want a fun knit, a fun shawl, and his shawls are fun to knit. So Dinah and I put together some kits that use, I know it is pretty, right? That use a yarn from Shibui called Sima. And it is does that say lace? Yeah, they call it lace. So again, you'd be holding it doubled and your colors would be fading. So we did about 7 or 8 kits in different colorways. We're going to show you one of them. We can show you more, but we're going to show you one right now.
Did you say that this is super fine merino?
I didn't say what the blend.
Okay, so it's 70% super super baby alpaca and 30% fine merino. Do you see that? We have a person from Thailand. I shouldn't assume that you're a woman, but welcome.
Someone is saying, and I am looking this up, that they don't see the new kits for the salty tea on the website.
Oh, did I not assemble them?
So I am going to
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you for saying that.
I will fix that. Mine for me. I'm just going to show you the next kit, and then I'll get my iPad.
Let's see.
I'm so sorry. I thought I put them up.
No, I don't think they do.
I didn't assemble them?
No, they're not. You're right. Thank you. They're not there. We will fix that.
I uploaded them, though.
You did?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Janet.
What if the new color is truffle, right? Truffle's not there.
Kylie's saying that the kits are there.
Was there a different listing? Are there 2 listings? The kits are there. They were salty add tea, but what she's saying is she doesn't see the new colors there.
Okay, you start with this. I'll be right back. Thank you, Janet.
Oh, no, that's the class. That's the class. No. Okay. Anyway, so that being said, let's show you the Sima kit that we put together. Again, Dinah told you that it was, it can be knit from 28 to 32 stitches. It's 328 yards of skein, and it's 70 super baby alpaca and 30 fine merino wool. And this was
such a gorgeous kit.
This was one of the colorways that, excuse the labels. Try to turn them around so you don't have to look at the labels. You can see the color. But it starts with a cream and then into a clay and a light gray and kind of a medium blue, followed by like a twilight color.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? So we have several of these kits. Again, if mohair is not your thing, and that's fine, because I don't know if I would do mohair either. But that being said, you can't leave
this is doubled throughout.
Oh, and it's doubled throughout. Yeah, exactly. It's doubled. Yes, doubled.
And I will say that all the Sima kits are on special. They're about 20 or 30% off.
Correct.
And we will wind the yarn for you.
328 yards.
Yes, it's a lot of, yes. So this lace weight yarn, you'll get 2 skeins per colorway, and we will wind all 10 skeins for you.
Correct. And this is a mohair kit that we put together. It goes from an eggplant, a medium purple, a little darker pink, a blush, and like a creamy pink. And again, you would get 2 skeins of each color in this, and it would be held double throughout, and it would be blended in the pattern. So we have some fun kits, just to show you. Just trying to see which kit I really liked. Was it this one? Or was it this one? It was this one. There's a kit that has like a silver gray, and it goes to a medium gray, and it has toast and kind of a goldish color. It's lovely. I don't want to bore you and show you all the kits, but maybe I'll just show this one. What do you think? Do you think you like that one?
Janet, please check, refresh your screen. You'll have to refresh it, but I believe it's there now. I apologize for that. I wonder if I could check on my phone. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
This is almost like a tiger's eye.
Love this.
Look at this, guys. Isn't that pretty? It's like a silver, a gray, a gold, a toast, and a black. Beautiful. So anyway, check them out. If you're into a shawl that's not really complicated, that's fairly easy, holds the yarn doubled, has garter stitch, slip stitches, and whatever, that might be your thing. And look at all the colorways. The pictures really came nice, I think, of the Sima.
Beautiful.
Is it Janet who's trying to buy it?
I think so. And I think it should be up now.
I have to refresh.
Yes,
You
they're
got it?
there. I believe so.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Janet. I greatly appreciate
We
that.
try to check, but often we're just so glad that we got everything done that we don't go on and look at it. So there you go.
Thank you.
And the only other thing we had was the I'm dropping things. Is this, Dina? Is the bucket hat, the knit bucket hat.
Pam,
I'm
as
not
you
gonna show
know,
all these kits. I'm
published
just gonna
her
show two of them.
Marled summer bucket hat. We made kits. It takes 4 skeins, 2 per color, and that'll give you enough yardage to do both sizes. Do you want?
I'm only gonna show. I'm not showing all.
Hmm?
Okay.
Okay, hold on one second.
So anyway, where's the hat? Oh,
I'm getting it for you.
oh, you are? You're so good, Dina. Thank you. So it uses, as Dinah said, the two yarns together. So if you could imagine if you had the black and the white, that's like a really kind of traditional blend. You could make the hat. So you'd have a moral like this, and you'd pick one of the colors, probably the black, and have that at the bottom. Or you could do something like a pink and a muted purplish color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could do olive and a blue.
I like that one.
Yeah. And we have orange and yellow and teals and light blue and green. So, just check
They're
out the
all
colors on the website and you can do that. Now, again, the reason we kitted it with 4 skeins was because when I did this hat, I used every bit of the gold color on 1 skein for the smaller size. So we kitted it with, if your gauge is off a little bit,
we included it
to
to do both sizes.
Right.
This way you don't have to worry.
So there you go. And that is it, I think, right, Dinah?
Yes.
I feel like I'm surrounded by a wall of viewing.
Right now we are. You guys have to see our.
See it, but
I need to take a picture. It's like our
and if you notice
if
you notice behind us in that direction is Dinah's crocheted rotor wrap, and one over here in purple and one over there in olive color.
Right. So there are 2 different versions. One is the crocheted version, which is the rotor wrap, and we have the boho head wrap.
Correct.
I was going to name it the Mary wrap, but I don't know. I went for boho instead.
Yeah.
What else did I want to say? I don't know about you guys, but I was like definitely a knit in public failure this year.
No, that's
I didn't knit in public. What did you guys do?
No,
I saw so many amazing.
I know a lot of people did. I saw some people. I don't know where they were, in Nebraska or somewhere. They were sitting. It was raining, and they were sitting under like an overpass.
Fabulous.
Staying dry, knitting. Yep.
That's awesome.
I think that's wonderful.
We forgot to mention that last week. Well, I hope you all enjoyed.
I didn't realize it was Knit in Public Day. I don't think I realized it.
Usually we're like out in the park somewhere.
Yeah.
We did nothing this year.
I was doing Amigurumi. I was in Amigurumi being tortured. I couldn't have done that in public.
I had chores around the house.
Well, that was the thing, the thing was, and I would start it and I'd say, well, if I get the arms and legs done. So I just said, you know what, just do as much of it as you can and just get it done with, because it was, you're kind of on a roll,
I'm just laughing because life as it is right now. So many of you know I'm not open on Saturdays anymore. And my Saturdays are now filled with, I can't believe it.
Right?
That's all I do.
Really? What were you doing? What kind of errands?
I had to exchange something. We had to go pick paint color. Stuff.
Well, you have all that stuff you're trying to get done.
Stuff.
Well, the thing is, you can't get it done any other time.
No. But I was able to knit in the car between errands.
There you go.
So
that
anyway. National Harbor, Maryland. A little rainy but fun. Very nice, Joy. I'm glad you enjoyed.
I saw that. I saw someone on Instagram setting up down. I don't know if that's where you were at that event, but I did see something going on down there, which was nice.
I mean, just gathering with friends and knitting is always fun. Right. Doesn't matter where you are.
Yep. Absolutely. Doesn't have to be outside either. It could be inside.
Exactly. Right? Exactly. Anyway, anything else we have to share?
I don't know. I think that's it. I can't
We
think of
definitely
anything
announced that
else.
next Thursday we will be closed, and I'll put that in my
And the
stories.
Zoom first knit along for the salty air is Tuesday.
June 21st.
That's Tuesday.
Is it a Tuesday? I thought I said Thursday, so I stand corrected. It's Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah, you'll have time to order if you'd like. If you have time to stash dive, check out what you have if you'd like to join us. When you go to purchase the Zoom, you don't have to pick a date. It's the whole package. It's three Zooms that you're getting.
Mhm.
So
enjoy. Yes.
By the way, thank you for introducing me to Yamagara. Love her designs. You're so
Yes.
welcome, Karina. Oh my goodness. That's another one. After seeing Nikki.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
That was
her
the
lapis.
Was that the lapis?
Lapis.
The lapis. I saw that.
We have
That
to
came
find
up. That came up on Instagram. Not Instagram. That came up on Ravelry in the first page.
Gorgeous.
Lapis. Yeah, we had a customer come in with a lapis that was just absolutely
stunning.
If you wanted a top like this kind of a top, like a sleeveless top that's not, for the summertime, check that out.
I'm going to look for her colors. Do we have that anymore?
It's funny. I opened up the thing to look today.
Oh my goodness. Lapis. I have to check our colors that are left on the website.
She mixed it with robin's egg. I don't think we have robin's egg. Maybe we do. I'm not sure. Time is looking. Maybe is that it down there?
Yes, I think I see one. I spy.
I spy with my
almost
eye.
got whiplash. Oh my goodness. Now I have so many things I want to cast on.
I know, but now you've gotten rid of so many things.
I was talking with Noreen this morning. I was saying how I just finished the Fluxus.
Mm-hmm.
I finished this.
Yeah. And you had finished the knitting hook. The knitting hook.
Oh, the Stria. And the summer hug.
And the summer hug.
Right, the Stria hat too.
The Stria hat. Yeah, I didn't finish that. That failure. Didn't do it.
It's a slow knit.
Well, again, I got caught with my Amigurumi, but you know what? It's not the kind of thing you say, oh, let me pick up my Stria hat.
It takes time before you see the progress.
Right. You have to just say, I'll do a couple of rows a day.
I do have to say, who was it that came in? Stephanie came in with her Stria hat.
Oh, did she?
In the spin cycle.
Oh, did she? You should have done the spin cycle.
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
That's okay.
Live and learn.
I can always make another one.
Exactly. If I would do that, but
yes, I need a tin roof. A tin roof for what? More moondrake coming in before the KAL. More moondrake is expected in Jane.
She was dyeing it on Friday.
She was dyeing it on Friday. I believe she's sending it out, hopefully, fingers crossed, at the end of the week. I don't know how soon we'll get it. It may not be in time for the first Zoom, but we're definitely getting more moondrake in.
Right. Great colors, too. Great colors.
Yes. New colors, never seen, and some oldies but goodies.
There you go.
Yes.
Are they new? Oh, there are new colors in there.
Couple.
Oh, I may have to wait. I may have to wait. Okay. Just saying. I don't know.
Hi, ladies. My first time catching you live. I normally watch you on Tuesday. Jackie, thank you for catching us live.
So now we've made you Monday, right, Jackie?
Oh, Yamagara has a tin roof tea. Okay, you guys.
Oh,
are you putting another one in my queue?
I think we saw the tin roof tea.
Isn't
she? Didn't you interview her?
Yes.
Yes.
Did she
You'll
show
know
us?
it when you see it. Yes, the tin roof is very nice. Very nice. You'll know it when you see it, tin.
She mentioned it or showed it?
Yes. Is one of her popular, I thought she said, designs. We liked it at least when we were looking. So Dina and I cracked open a chocolate bar. Gonna have another piece, I think, Dina.
Yes. Did we make kits for this?
No, we didn't. We talked about it, but we didn't.
This is beautiful.
That would be, is that fingering weight, Dina?
I think so.
Or is it DK?
I think it's fingering.
That
Here
would be
it is.
Lovely. That would be
very
lovely.
Pretty.
I do love that.
I like that it's a high,
I do like that.
A high V-neck too.
Mm.
That's very you, Pam.
That is a me. That is a me piece.
piece.
Who's making that? Who said they're making that?
Is it Valerie? Valerie said she needs one.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm. Well, call the shop. We'll put one together for you. We would love to do that.
You could do that. Weight.
You could do that with the new moondrake shipment that comes in. Maybe we should make kits when moondrake comes in.
Be beautiful.
That's going to be tough, Dina. Now I'm going to want to make that one.
And we have to make more Winslow teas. You guys cleaned us out.
Yeah, but the Tin Lena. The Winslow, that was the one that
originally done in merino linen? It was done.
Yes, it was done in merino linen. Yeah, you could do that in merino linen too. Choices.
Endless.
Spin cycle going to, what did she say? Spin cycle going to modify. Oh, Valerie. Oh, she's going to do spin cycle. Are you going to do spin cycle with your tin roof? That's interesting. You could do that.
Stripe it all the way this way. That's cool because it would color change. That's very cool.
It's amazing what colors you use.
People get so creative with spin cycle.
I know. They do.
I just really paid for a little. We have a new order coming in. A small delivery.
What does that mean, small?
5 or 6 colors. I don't know. A
Dream
little pick me up.
Or it's probably dyed in the wool, right?
I don't know, actually. It might be Dream State. And I feel like we could use Dream State, so it's good.
Either one. You're not going to get hurt, whichever one it is.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes.
My stomach's grumbling. I'm hungry. Hope you had a wonderful Zoom live with us. We look forward to seeing you next week. And if you don't already follow us on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook, please do. Make sure you subscribe. Those of you who are tuning in and saying you just caught us live, if you hit subscribe, you'll get a notification. And I think YouTube lets you know that we're going live. So that's always fun.
Jackie is saying that I remind her so much of my favorite aunt, even though I am older than you. Someday I shall leave my
Pennsylvania home and visit your shop. I was born and raised in Queens.
Oh, so was I. I was born well, let's find out. Wait a second. Where in Queens, Jackie, were you born and raised? I was born and raised in Queens too. Tell us. What's that next one say? A knitting podcast by ladies. Such fun. Okay, come on, Jackie. I'm waiting. We can't leave until I find out where in Queens you were raised.
Too funny.
Here she says, Cambria Heights. Okay.
What was that relation to you?
Well, who knows? I know I've heard of Cambria Heights. I'm not sure. I was raised in like southeast Queens, like by Kennedy Airport, that whole area down there, southeast Queens. Richmond Hill. It's not going to mean anything to people, no. If I said southeast Queens. But we're Queens girls, Jackie, right? We're Queens girls.
So you have that in common as well.
There you go.
Not only the aunt resemblance.
Are you in the shop tomorrow? Yes, Perry, we are. Oh, it's by Elmont. Oh, so you were closer to Nassau County, Jackie. That's where although I wasn't that far from Nassau County either, really. I'm skipping a jump.
Yeah, Kennedy's not that far.
No.
Yes, Perry, we are. We are. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next time.
Marianne, we'll find out where in Queens next time.
Is that our Marianne?
I don't know which Marianne that is.
I don't know. All right, everyone. Good night.
Talk to you soon.
Happy knitting or crocheting.